Today we're going to talk about the power of a glass of water. The good book says that just as your face is reflected in a pond, so your heart reflects the person who you are. A lot of times people say, well, how is it that person shows so much love? How is it that person shows that they care? They show that they care because their heart is full of love. So a lot of times when you look at situations where people do not show love, I always say it's a heart issue. You see, a lot of times what we try to do is to go out there and we try to rev things up. We try to go out there, we tell people we care. We go out there and we try to make other people feel like they need to care. But the key fundamental thing is that you have to have a heart to care. The power of a glass of water is showing love when nobody is around. The power of a glass of water is whenever you're walking down the aisle in the grocery store and someone cannot reach something at the top shelf and you look at them and you smile and say, can I help you? And you gently reach up and grab that item and give it to them. And the power of a glass of water is when you go to the restaurant and you're eating and you don't leave a mess on the table because you know, okay, the waiter or the bus guy is going to come and clean the table anyway, so I could just leave it as messy as I can because somebody's paid to clean it up. That's the power of a glass of water. The power of a glass of water is taking your trash with you when you go somewhere and you eat something or you deposit something or you eat a candy or something. You take that trash with you and you put in the trash container. The power of a glass of water is when you see something on the floor, you pick it up and you put it in the trash. The power of a glass of water is when you help somebody who cannot help you. The power of a glass of water is when you walk across the street and help your neighbor. The power of a glass of water is when you minister help and love to the guy that you meet down the street or the single mom who has kids and need help. That's the power of a glass of water. A lot of times we tell people that we love them and we tell people that we care, but our actions do not reflect what we are saying. Our hope and my goal with this video is like a lot of times we'll do less talking and more acting. People don't know how much you care unless you show them how much you care. A lot of times people like to do things or go out and do things as a group, but they will never do it individually when anybody is not watching. They will never do it when they're alone because it's almost like they always want to have the acolyte on their shoulder. Look what I did with the group. Look what I did with this group. Look what I did with that group. The key fundamental thing is, what did you do by yourself? What did you do when no one else was watching? Did you check on your family member? Did you check on your friend? Did you tell somebody you love them? Did you ask somebody forgiveness? Did you tell somebody you're sorry? Did you give someone a glass of water? Did you help someone that was in need? Did you reach down and pick someone up? When you talk about the power of a glass of water is when people are spreading rumors about somebody or saying something ill about someone and you turn around and you put a stop to it. And you tell them point blank, you shouldn't be saying that. Point blank, it's not nice to be saying that. Point blank, it's not good to be spreading rumors or talking about someone behind their back. The power of a glass of water is when we show forth love. The good book says, out of our innermost being shall flow rivers of living water. And that living water cannot flow if our heart is not in the right place. The most powerful act of leadership, or the most powerful thing a leader can do, is to serve. You cannot lead effectively if you don't learn how to genuinely serve others. You serve. If you serve, what will happen? People will follow you without you even asking them to follow you, because they sense your heart. Your heart literally reveals who you are. Your heart said that person is a person that's full of love. Your heart says that person is compassionate. That person is someone that truly cares. Your heart, your heart screams at the top of its voice, hey, you could trust that person. Because that person will be with you through your low times. That person will be with you through your high times. That person doesn't have ulterior motive. That person is not aligned to you because of what you can give them or who you are. That person genuinely cares. So as we go out there today, I want to encourage you to utilize the power of a glass of water. Go out there and love the unloved. Go out there and forgive someone who you have aught against. Go out there and help someone who cannot help you in return. Go out there and look for active ways to display love. Go out there and look for ways in which you could show compassion. Go out there and look for ways in which you could show grace with nobody else around. Go out there and do things with your right hand that your left hand doesn't even know you did, because of the fact is that your heart is in the right place. Water is one of those unique things. A simple thing like water, H2O, it could quench someone's thirst. A single thing like water could go and it could boil and make tea. You could use it in cooking. You could use it, you could freeze it, and it keeps your drink cold. A simple thing like water, the steam could bring about energy and bring about electricity and all of those facets of things. And that's the simple thing that comes with love. Love. When you love people, it breaks down barriers. When you love people, it tears down hostility. When you love people, it causes hearts of stone to be turned into hearts of flesh. And as those hearts of stone are turned into hearts of flesh, they're able to receive wholesome words. They're able to receive words of wisdom. They're able to receive guidance. You see, a lot of times what we do, we always trying to find people's faults. But the good books also shares that when you overlook someone's faults, when you overlook someone's idiosyncrasies, when you overlook someone's failures and you love them and you care for them and you give them a glass of water, that's when you truly start ministering to their hearts. That's when you truly start seeing difference in their lives. That's when you truly start seeing an impact in the world around you. That's when you truly start seeing an impact in the society around you. Too many people, they become takers. They always want to take. They look at every system and they find skillful ways to manipulate them. They look at every system to find skillful ways to get power so that they could feel good about themselves. But if you realize one true and ultimate fact, that you are blessed to be a blessing, you will go out there every day and be a blessing to everyone around you. When someone sows into your life, when somebody pours love into your life, instead of hoarding it and be like a pond that's stagnant and stinky, you go out there and you be like a river and allow that love to flow, allow that grace to flow, allow that water to flow out of you, so that out of your innermost being will truly flow rivers of living water. You see, and as that water flows, thirst are quenched, people's lives are changed. People who feel like they cannot be anything, all of a sudden have hope that they can be something. You help other people excel. And that's the ultimate purpose in life, is to go out there and learn the power of a glass of water. Go out there and truly be your brother's keeper. Go out there and truly love on others. Go out there and love on others irregardless of what they can do for you. Go out there and love on others even if they don't support your establishment, or they don't come to your church, or they don't go to your school, or they don't come to your home. Go out there and just genuinely love people and genuinely find ways and means to give a glass of water. Give hope. Share love. Share grace. Learn to love on others. Learn to get off your royal steeds and go down into the trenches and walk with the ones in the trenches and say, hey, you don't have to stay down here. I'll give you a hand and you can come up here. You can be better. You can strive to succeed. You can be all that you can be. You were created for greatness. Your creator, when he made you, he took a hammer and smashed that mold, and you are one of the kind. You are special. You are gifted. You are something that the world needs right now. We look at everything that's happening around the world and all the chaos that's happening. But the one thing I want to encourage you with is this. You are alive today for a reason. You are breathing today for a reason, so that you can contribute to the success of mankind. So you can contribute to the success of your family. So you can contribute to the success of your community. You are alive for such a time as this. For one shared reason, so that you could be portals that show forth the glory of your creator. You could be portals that transmit the love that your creator is depositing within your heart. So I want to encourage you today to go out there and learn the power of a glass of water. Go out there and love on others. Go out there and genuinely care for others. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. And when you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to select the bell, because by selecting the bell, it gives you that wonderful opportunity to be notified whenever I add a new video. God bless you, and go out there and learn the power of a glass of water.